The meaning of the movie. Author Orpheus on Read for Minutes, published on the 17th of August 2019, updated on the 17th of August 2019. People have stereotypes about Latin relationship movies. In the head immediately pop up associations with a huge number of soap operas, where the main characters suffer so that at the end, necessarily everything ends with a wedding. Argentine melodrama, 2+2, is created as if specially to break stereotypes about Latin American cinematography. The genre of this picture is designated as melodrama, a very canonical for Latin America, but that is not the point of the movie, and comedy, if it is a comedy, it is very sad and philosophical. Let's take a closer look at the plot, features and metaphorical explanation of the movie and its message. What the movie 2+2 is about. The plot is as follows. Two long-established married couples are friends, spend time together, have fun. One of them already has a teenage child, and life goes on as usual. However, as often happens in married couples with long-term relationships, everything is not as smooth as it seems at first glance. Seemingly perfect couples are infected with intolerable boredom. They know each other from and to each other, they have nothing to surprise each other with. This applies, not least to their sex life. One married couple, in which the relationship was outwardly better, once admitted that they attend swingers parties. Swingers are people who practice exchanging regular partners for one-time sex. Several married couples choose a partner for the night from a swinger club or group. Sex is practiced. Such relationships are created to bring sexual variety into the lives of regular partners. The protagonist's girlfriend gets the idea of trying sex with other partners and expresses her desire to have sex with her friends. The man, on the other hand, is extremely concerned about this development. Such sexual freedom seems immoral to him, and the behavior of his lady of the heart is very suspicious. Since the man is obviously weaker in character than his wife, he finally gives into persuasion and joins this hobby club. Later, the protagonist discovers that his wife is in love with his friend and it is mutual. They meet outside of swinger parties. The couples have a scandal, temporarily interrupting both their family friendship and their life together. The meaning of the movie 2+2. At first glance, it seems that the message of the movie is expressed in the words of one of the characters: get over prejudice. This is a journey of feelings, but psychologically everything is much more complicated. First of all, let's look at the characteristics of the couples. The protagonist is a surgeon and his wife Amelia is a weather forecaster. In their pair, the woman has a stronger character, but the man is more receptive to feelings, and also has a stronger moral core. The second couple is like a mirror image of the first, but this is emphasized by the fact that the man is also a surgeon. But, as in the mirror image, the external similarity hides the absolute inversion of the situation. A charismatic and bright man has tied his life to an attractive and good-natured, but rather mediocre woman. With this, the directors seem to show the confusion of couples, as if the families are not quite rightly staffed. A bright woman should be with a charismatic man, and a good-natured and cheerful woman would be more suitable for a sensitive man. Then there is another important key to understanding the movie, the leitmotif word suspicious, which the characters repeat very often. The main character finds his wife's readiness to engage in such a bold sexual relationship suspicious. He sees behind it not only the desire for diversity, but also something else, which he does not fully understand due to the lack of information. This atmosphere of understatement permeates the entire movie. Besides the theme of love, the movie raises another important issue, that of friendship. Long family relations demanded new colors, but the friendship of two couples needed new sensations no less. Going to swinger parties together became this new stage in the development of their interaction. And one more important point, which is often bypassed. You cannot take the love of the main character's wife and his friend as the root cause of everything that happened. No matter how suspicious Amelia's consent may seem, for her it was initially really just a search for a new one. She fell in love later on, simply by playing around. The heroine responds to the accusation that the swingers broke all the rules in the first place, so how was she supposed to figure out where to stay? That's the main message. Mild rebellion against society's norms is interesting, but how to understand when rebellion against the Rules imposed by society turns into a violation of one's own moral rules? At the end of the movie, the characters in the movie meet 2 years later in a movie. The families have reconciled, but it is obvious that the friendship between the couples has not been restored. It turns out that the meaning of the ending is that love survived everything, but friendship failed the test of group sex.